Can you tell me what risk is?
The fear of death is the most unjustified of all fears, for there's no risk of accident for someone who's dead.
Did you just look that up on the internet?
Albert Einstein.
Let me hear what your definition of risk is.
I said it right there. We have very similar mindsets.
Oh, all right. What is your definition of risk?
Risk. I think it has to do. You're like taking on some dangers or an act that has some sort of consequence along with it.
Oh, okay. What is risk?
I think it's like a board game.
Any other ideas on that one?
No.
All right. What is risk?
Would you like to answer that, Christina?
Yeah, I would. Well, in hospital,
She's a
you
nursing
could be
major.
at risk for falls.
Right.
You could be at risk for low fluid
Right.
levels,
Mhm.
or depression, or anxiety. That's a big
But
one.
what is it?
I think that risk is the chance that something happens that is bad or harmful.
Wow, that was well said. That was really well said. What is risk?
I really don't know how to explain that.
Any
I don't know. Next one.
definition of risk?
Well, thank you. I think my definition of risk is to expose oneself to a harmful situation, a situation in which one could incur losses.
Very good. Very good. All right.
R-I-S-K, risk.
What do you think standalone risk is?
Oh. No clue. No clue.
No guesses?
No.
Got nothing? What is standalone risk?
Standalone risk. That sounds like you're by yourself
Right.
and you're taking on risk by yourself. There's no one else with you.
Right, yeah. Can you tell us what standalone risk might mean?
I guess I'll take that one. Maybe it's when you take a risk and you're the only one that could be harmed by it instead of a group.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
So like you're alone. You're just alone.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
One
All right.
syllable.
No, I can see where you're coming from. It's all right. How would you define standalone risk?
Standalone risk. I don't know, like. I don't know. This is not going well.
What is standalone risk?
Well, I'm not educated on whatever that is, but it sounds like a risk in which you're standing alone. Some sort of risk where you are independent, your choice is independent of other areas. How am I supposed to know what that is?
How about probability distribution? What do you think that means?
It probably has to do with distributing some kind of probability.
That's pretty good. You want to keep going with that, or?
No, let's stop there.
All right. Can you tell me what a probability distribution is?
Well, they deal with random variables, and I can tell you the probability distribution equation if you would like.
Go ahead. That'd be great.
It is f of x equals 1 over 2 pi. Standard deviation e to the negative 1/2 times.
He's not even looking at his
x
notes.
minus the mean divided by the standard deviation squared.
How would you define probability distribution? What is a probability distribution?
Alright, let's say there's 50% chance. I'm gonna. What the heck? I don't know.
Standard deviation. What does that mean?
I'm pretty sure you learned that in statistics.
Do you have any idea what that means?
No.
Standard deviation is.
Yep. You know, like deviating from plan, deviating from life, deviating from someone's own self.
What is standard deviation? You know what that means?
I learned it in stats, but I couldn't tell you what it means.
So you have no guesses there?
No.
Can you tell me what standard deviation is?
Well, that is the square root of variance.
How about coefficient of variation? Do you know what that is?
Actually, no. No.
No guesses on that one?
No.
Okay. Tell me what the coefficient of variation would mean.
Action. Well, it probably has a number involved with it.
Yeah.
Since it's a coefficient. I do not know that one.
How about the coefficient of variation? Do you know what that means?
I think it's another stats term. I don't know what it means.
How about risk aversion? Any idea what that might mean?
Yeah, it's like an excuse you use to get away with not playing the game Risk, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Right. What is risk aversion?
Risk aversion.
Or what is the cause of risk aversion?
How are we supposed to know any
Well,
of these?
I would know this if I was in financial management, but I'm taking it next semester. Maybe with this professor, maybe without it.
What chapter is this?
But risk aversion, maybe, is that like avoiding a risk? Or is that just a made up word?
I want a definition from you.
Risk aversion. Noun. Avoiding a risk. Risk aversion. R-I-S-K space A-V-E-R-I-S-I-O-N. Risk aversion?
Tell me what risk aversion is.
I think that means that you are avoiding risk somehow, or
Yeah, you're avoiding
Yeah,
risk. So what do you expect if you take risks?
maybe some gains, like
Okay,
big gains,
yeah.
or maybe some big losses.
Risk aversion. Do you know what risk aversion means?
Getting away from some sort of risk?
Anything else there you want to add to that?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
A risk premium. Do you know what that is?
No, I don't.
No idea?
No.
No guess? What is risk premium? Or what does that entail?
Risk premium. I think that is the actual number that you get to identify the risk involved with that stock.
Right. Oh, risk premium. Do you know what that means?
Deals with bonds, I think.
Okay. Anything else? No?
Yeah, that's good.
Beta. Do you know what beta means in terms of risk?
I think I have that on my cell phone plan, right?
You might.
Yeah, I think so.
Any guesses there?
No.
What is beta?
Well, that is a number when you are examining different stocks that you want to look at. I remember learning it in class, but I don't remember what factors you use to get it, but it's
Right.
a pretty important number.
Yeah, it
that
is.
you look at.
What beta might be.
Beta cells. Beta
Yeah.
cells in the adrenal gland.
Right.
That's important. Like beta blockers.
What's that mean?
Like to lower high blood pressure.
Oh.
That's
That's pretty relevant in risk and evaluating risk.
It's a
I
Greek-
mean,
it's a Greek letter.
For risk.
Yeah, it
you're
is
gonna, if there's a risk, your blood pressure's gonna go up, so you gotta get the, you gotta block the beta. So.
Anything else to add to that, Luke?
I think she summed it up pretty well.
What about beta? Do you know what beta means in terms of the market? Or
Oh
risk?
yeah. This is a good one. So beta, if it's 1, that means it doesn't fluctuate too much from the market.
All right. Can you tell me what beta in terms of the market might mean?
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
That stock has a very high beta coefficient. We lost him.